I'm live. Right. Okay. Let's turn it back that way. Right. I'm going to give it a few minutes. Let everybody get a chance to get back in again. Yes. Well done, Simon. You're in first. Right. I just need to reposition my phone because I've had to plug it in. It's all going Pete Tong. If any of you are all old enough to know who Pete Tong is, let's put that up there. Right. Let's move you over there. Oh, this is much better, isn't it? This is much, much, much better. Much better. That's it. I know what I'm doing now, to a degree. Okay. Right. Now then, I want that one. No, that one. Is that one? Try that one. That's the one I want. Right. Okay. Now then, I'm just going to enter the new stream on my other phone. I know. Bugger off that. Right, live streams. It's that new, it doesn't even know where it is. Right, I'm assuming everybody can hear me okay. Right, let's just sort my chisel out. The fuck's going on here? Close everything. Start again. Right, click on that, click on that, click on that. Waffle time. That's the one I want. I think. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? YouTube is shite. Still won't let me get in. Okay, ow. Right. Let's delete that one. We don't want that one. Right. Let's click on that one. No, it still won't let me do it. Oh. Great fun this is, isn't it? I'm late to my own stream. Stream won't work properly. What can we say? Next thing that's going to happen is my screen's going to start timing out every 10 minutes. Right. Come on, work. Yes! Finally. Right, I got the chat up. Let's scroll right back to the beginning. SJ Tingle, Simon is first. Hello, Simon. Hello, Moira. Hello, Andy. Andy, hello. Aaron, hello, Aaron. Timber Surf, we're back. We certainly are. Brian's back, says Alan. So there you go, Alan. See, great in it. Right, who else we got? We got SJ Train. Sorry, we tried SJ, didn't we? Got RGJ Train, sorry. Rob and Grace, hello. Apparently you two have had to cancel your stream for some reason. Rob did try to call me earlier, but I was in the petrol station when he tried calling me. What's happened? What's happened? YouTube, that's what's happened. Are you happy now, Brian? Happy as a can possibly be, Aaron. Yes. Paul Wolfsek, he's in. Hello, Paul. Whoop whoop. Woohoo, says Mav. Hello, Mav. How are you? Ooh 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 ooh. Huh? Dino, hello Dino, how are you? Sorry about our live. Grace's mom went poorly. Had to take her into hospital to undergo tests now. Well, I do hope that she's going to be okay. And what the hell are you doing on my stream? Fuck off. Go and sort out your mom. She's more important. Right. That was quick, Brian. Well, I know what I'm doing with StreamYard, Lyndon. Hello. Lord Al saying hello to Dino. Hey, all okay now, Brian? I'm kind of hoping so, Richard. And Richard, I did see the chat in the other stream earlier. And hello, Richard, Richard, Richard. Think of a new saying. That's mine and Simon's thing. Mark Donegal Dad, he's in the house. Hello, Mark. How are you? I'm going to try and get through the chat as quick as I can. Chris, hello, Chris. How are you? Hello again, Tom. Clive, hello. Yes, round two. Moneybrook Junction, Mark and Lisa. Hello, how are you both? Hello, Christopher. Pete, hello. How are you doing, mate? How's Sue? What else we got? Flymo, hello, Flymo. How are you, my mate? He's like a pig in poo right now. Yeah, I am like a pig in shit. Only I'm allowed to swear though. You lot got to behave yourselves because I said so. Why is that not fair? I don't know. I'll think of something in a minute. Ian, hello again. How are you? Hermitage Pete, hello. How are you, my friend? Hello, Captain Static. How are you doing, Mark? Right. How are we getting on? I think we're getting there now. Yeah. I think we've covered it. Everybody's here. There's 31 in the chat. That is absolutely bloody ace. Brian coughs 4 times. 4 coughs. What do you mean? But yeah, Lord L, it's so nice to see you in the chat. I know you're a busy fella, my friend, and it's always nice when you get the time to come and say hello. Oh dear, right. I got stuff everywhere in here right now. Absolutely loads of stuff all over the place. No trains running tonight. Sorry. I did want to get trains running tonight, but I've got stuff everywhere, and I've got stuff that's currently still untested. Yeah, just for my sanity, I'm not going to run trains tonight. Tim, hello, Tim. How are you, my friend? John and Holly, you're in the house. Hello, John and Holly. Great, isn't it? You can only swear. Okay, 4 coughs. 4 cough. Right, okay. Anyway, cheers all. Oh, I do love a cup of coffee. I actually had time to make myself a cup of coffee in between trying to quickly get down my beans on toast. We literally walked in the house. First thing I did is just quickly made something to eat, made myself a cup of coffee, and then come running up here. In between sorting out my wife as well, of course. You need a week off, Brian. I need a week off. I do need a week off. Oh, it'd be nice if I had the rest of my life off. Retire. Sadly, I can't. Plus, I've got 2 very expensive hobbies. Still haven't started the Scalextrics yet, but I'm getting there. I'm still in the planning stages at the moment. Hello, hi, how are you? You're not the only one who can't run trains at the moment, Brian. Oh dear, Mark. Why? What's happened to yours? What have you done? Everyone's all now saying hello to hi. All best laid plans and all. And I've sort of slightly screwed up a little bit because I wanted to do a Q&A tonight, and I've forgotten to have a look at the Q&A. So if I go and have a look at the Q&A, it means I can't read the chat. So you can say as much as you like about me. Dino, thank you very much for putting up a link to the train set shop. We'll get to that in a minute. We'll do the Q&A a little bit later. So what I want to do really is if for anybody who wants to ask a question, if you just put question in capitals to begin with, now I will notice it in the chat and much easier. Okay, but we'll do that later. Not yet. Wait, not yet. Anyway, has anybody noticed what's going on behind me? Thumbs up, thumped. Well done, Pete. Thank you very much. Brian, will we get to see your Scalextrics running as well on one day? Aaron, yeah, quite probable. I do have another YouTube channel which I started for the Scalextrics. I did actually put a message up on the community tab today. Yeah, I've been spending money again. But what I'm going to do is to save confusion and everything else like that. Everything to do with the Scalextrics, so I'm going to do on that channel. Excuse me, but when it's ready, I will let you all know. Because I know there's a lot of people here that have got no interest at all in Scalextrics. But you know. Plus, I'm sure Tom probably wants to know what it is I'm going to do with the stuff I bought off him. Did I see Smolton? Yeah, Smolton's in the house. Hello. Right. Do forgive me if people have jumped into the chat and I've missed them. The chat is going very quickly at the moment. What's that Scalextrics channel name? Thank you very much, Flymo. It's the Fillerton circuit. Why would it be anything else? The Fillerton circuit is basically it's in the middle of Finshire. It's in the middle of Finshire. Yeah. Yeah, it's out in the middle of nowhere, so you have to get the train to the branch line to Finton Parkway to be able to get to it. I am doing some more alterations to my layout, Brian. Cool. So it's not all together at the moment. Hopefully, I will get a video out on it soon. Excellent. Can't wait to see that then, Mark. I do like your layout, actually. It's small, it's simple, and it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I love it. I remember my niece playing with my neighbour's Scalextrics and my nephew picking up the car and throwing it across the room as he didn't want to wait for his turn. I'm sure we've all done that before now. Shift to the right, you're still I'm still lean. Hang on. There we go. I'm now flying. There we go. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Right. So to the mass majority of people, probably all of the people that are in the chat currently at the moment, upwell and onwards. Hello. Welcome from New Zealand. Very nice to see you. Yeah, if you haven't already noticed, for those of you that already know what my layout was looking like before Christmas will recognise what's behind me. I'm still waiting for people to say what's behind me. Great. Fillerton Circuit in the middle of Finshire. It's the grid complex again. That's why my layout will be Arranville in my outhouse called Sawyertown. So glad my baseboard's now done. Oh, brilliant. That's very good news. How are your animals doing, Brian? Sue, they're doing, Sue, Holly, sorry. Again, people would look. Holly, they're doing very well. Thank you very much. Gus has passed another test. He can now actually Not all the time, but most of the time, interact with other dogs now without trying to eat their faces off, which is great. And today he got to run around in the field off the lead as well and come back to me. So progress. See, all those things they say about Dachshunds is completely untrue. Don't listen to TikTok. Oh dear. I'm blushing, Aaron. Flymo, why are you blushing? It's behind you. It certainly is. What is behind you? 2 shelves with locomotives, a nameplate, and spools of wire. Yes, there are. There's a reason why there's spools of wire behind me. And can't beat me to it because I had to spell check. Brilliant. 3-in-1. Yes, there's 3-in-1 oil. There's 3-in-1 oil, and there is 70% rubbing alcohol up here, isopropanol. 70% isopropanol up there too. I would get WD-40, but I don't have any WD-40 right now. But when I do, I'll put a can of WD-40 up there too. Actual fact, there's one in my van that's ran out. I'll bring that in. It's the switchboard behind you, Brian. Well done, Paul. It's not just the switch panels behind me. Anthony, hello, how are you? And hello, Joyce, if you're listening, and Kyan. 70% I get more out of my still. 70% I get more out of my still. Are you talking about still sore? I know what you're talking about, Clive. Sorry. Ray, hello, Ray. How are you? Remember that type of IPA is not for drinking. It most certainly is not. Not unless, of course, you want a one-way trip to the hospital. Andrew, the Shortbread Express. Hello, how are you? Yeah, you're getting all mixed up, Andy. That's Punch and Judy. Sausages. 70% alcohol, distillery brine. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm all right. I'm okay, thank you, Andy. Homebrew brine. Yeah, if you want to put it that way, it's for cleaning me bloody wheels, for God's sake. Oh dear. There is a reason why my other YouTube channel, Norfolk Hillbilly. Ah, right, okay. Still patio, pure panto, still panto, pure panto. I don't know. That's the way it did it. For those of you who remember who Punch and Judy is, I have very fond memories of Punch and Judy down in Weymouth. Do they still do a Punch and Judy show in Weymouth? Probably not. It's probably scare the living daylights out of kids these days. It would have to be politically correct too. So I suppose you can't get the policeman running around belting everybody with a sausage. Or was it the crocodile belting everybody with a sausage? Oh, I can't remember now. It was a very long time ago. Nearly 42 years ago. Wow. I am the shortbread connoisseur. So you are. You're also making Jason fat as well, aren't you? It's luncheon truncheon. Your memory's better than mine and Andy. Yeah, totally non-PC now. Absolutely, completely and totally. Efo, hello, how are you? I can't pronounce that. Sorry, mate. I can't speak that language. I had actually learned a new way of saying uh, good afternoon to people. But then I forgot what it was. So I'm going to have to do it next month. So yeah, every month I'm going to try and say good afternoon or good evening in a different language. It was going to be Denmark, and then I completely forgot what it was. So watch this space. I'll do it next month. um, yeah, people are now saying hello to people. I'm currently, what was that again? Currently trying out a new cider, the Copperberg. Oh, I like that stuff. I've brought out it's. I've brought one out. It's rather nice. Oh, okay. Oh, hello, Jem. Hello, hello. How are you? Sorry, I forgot. I don't want the ladies to feel like they're being out put out. So, Jem, hello. How are you? Oh dear. Right. Okay. Oh, Craig's in the house. Hello, Craig. Also, there may be a random live from a Durham station. Oh, okay. When's the random live going up, Craig? Snappy little crocodile. uh, oh, and Tom's put a link up to Clive's other channel. It's a mango flavored one, Brian. Oh, okay. I quite like the pear one. I can't do apple cider though. It gives me a headache. Go figure. Anyway. Very nice. Have you not noticed, by the way? This is the Train Set's new mug that they're selling currently. And this is a picture of 455 DMU. And it's been specially painted in BR blue. So that's what the cup is at the moment. There were only 10 of these available, but one's already been purchased already. So there's now only 9 left, and that will be it. These are a limited edition. And the Train Set shop will be releasing new ones in different liveries as and when the time comes. We'll probably do one maybe once every quarter, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, these are currently for sale in the Train Set shop. If you want to see pictures of it, I mean, this is what it looks like anyway. But if you do need to see a picture of it, it's on the Facebook page. Mr. X hasn't got round to putting it on the website yet. We've both been extremely busy with work. We've let the side slip a little bit, so we do apologise. But these are £7 each, okay, plus postage. So if anybody wants to buy anything from the Train Set shop and they want a mug as well, I'll chuck that in with it and save a little bit more postage then, won't it? They will be on eBay, starting price at 99 pence. Well, Craig, if you want to buy one of these for £7, then stick it on eBay for 99 pence, then go for it, mate. To be honest, I've been banned from buying mugs. There's a whole cupboard stacked full of old ones. Time to have a clear out then. There's always room for another mug. Here's one. Here's another. Copperberg cider is pear-based rather than apple-based, Brian. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I prefer pear-based ciders as well in general, but I will drink apple-based ones as well. Okay, very good. Right, anyway, so while we're on the subject of the Train Set shop, I don't know if anybody actually likes these mugs or not at all, but, I quite like them. which is why I've got one. Finneton, that's after a clear out. All that remains are the ones that means something to me. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, to be kind of honest with you, I've got mugs that I'm collecting as well. I've still got to put them out somewhere or another. Last year I was doing Mug of the Month, so I was showing everybody a picture of each one of the mugs that I had. So yeah, I used each and every one of my mugs from last year. I think all the train related ones, I think. But each and every one of the mugs that I've had all do have a story. They all represent something. If I'd been away on holiday, I'd probably bought a mug as a keepsake for that to remind me of the holiday that I had. Oh, in this case, somebody's actually bought me a mug all the way from Australia. Oh, so here we've got the Bondi Beach Bum, the Bondi Beach, Sydney, Australia. There we go. That's my latest mug that I had. Well, I did, and then I had this one. But yeah, this is the one that Mr. X bought me. I was quite surprised actually. He doesn't normally buy people presents when he goes away on holiday, but he thought he saw this and thought of me. And yeah, and it's got a picture of a lady's bottom on the other side. As ladies are present, I don't think we will show that bit, will we? So I'll pop that one up there out the way. Oh dear. I collect mugs. I drink wine out of them just to be an oath. Oh, that's very fine, Chris. But Chris, if you want to add to the collection, you can add the collector's edition of the train set shop. I don't know what livery the next one's going to be. It depends on what I find. Ooh. But there is going to be an update soon. Me and Mr. X are hoping to pick up a collection, I think, next week. So keep an eye out. Unless, of course, there's anything you want in there that's in there right now. I'm sure I just saw Digger. I did. Hello, Digger. How are you? Hi, Brian. Hi, everyone. On the phone. So typing difficult. Oh, tell me about it, Digger. I keep pushing the wrong buttons because my fingers are like thumbs. Okay, how's the new platform, Anthony? I'm sure he'll let you know in a moment. Right, if I was RGJ Trains, the bum would have been in full view of the rest of the for the rest of the stream. Yeah, but it's not RGJ Trains though, is it? I mean, I do tend to try and watch my P's and Q's, but when I get deeply frustrated, then that all gets thrown out the window. So yeah, hence the painful live stream. I've deleted that now. But yeah, how crap is that? I mean, I should widen the screen on here as well, but I've forgotten how to do it. I'm sure it's in my camera settings somewhere, but it doesn't matter. Well, strangely, it hasn't gone off yet, so I'm deeply worried about that one. Is it going to go off when I'm not expecting it? Todd. Hello, Todd. How are you? Right. Okay. Okay. Saying hello to everyone. Brilliant. I've ordered the mug, Brian. Oh, well done, Chris. Excellent. Oh yes, so you have. Cracking. Right. Okay. Awesome. Okay. If anyone's emailing any orders to Train Set Shop, I'll answer them all at the end of the stream. Right. Anyway. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, right, Kathy, you'll keep me going now. What's the progress that you've made on your layout, Brian? I was going to get to that in a minute, John. Progress has actually been really good. Yes, I've actually done something this month. Yeah, it's been really, really good. Progress comes in these wires here, these wires here. Yeah, progress is really, really good. Okay, so what's behind me? Well, what's behind me? I've got the top back on, and Flying Scotsman's back in its place. Hasn't been there since before Christmas. Been walking on it on the floor down here, very uncomfortable. I won't mention the station canopy. Well, I'll get to the station canopy in a moment because although progress hasn't been made on the station, plans have been put into place in order for me to continue with the station very soon. So, what have we been doing? Well, let's have a look, see what percentage is. 41. Right, okay, I'm back. Sorry. Right, okay. Right, well, let's unplug you for a minute and we'll take you over there, shall we? Right. Oh, unplug. Okay, right. Come with me and you'll see a world of pure imagination. There you go, Moira. I've sang. There you go. Never again. Damn it! No, I don't know. I'm sure I'm going to get comments now from that. Right, so what have I been doing? Well, I've had a bit of inspiration down here, which I will get to in a minute. But it involves my 3-rail. So, what have I been doing? Well, the top is back. Yeah. I couldn't wait to get this back on here. I really couldn't. So, sadly, everything is down under here, which you can probably not see very well because it's quite dark under there. But I have now the 2 sidings, which are wired ready. I've got my 2 main line and 2 lines on the incline to go up. Now, you probably can't see this very well, so I do apologise, but let's have a look. Right, where's my hand? Hand's there. Right at the very back there are 2 lines right at the very back. The 2 lines is one for a train to go up and one for a train to come down. So when the train comes down the incline, it's got an opportunity to go into one of those sidings there and stop, and which will allow then another train to go up the incline, and that train can then continue down onto the main line. So I can now have trains coming from the top level here down to the bottom level and into the station. It's all going to work much, much better. Now, I've got my new switch panel here as well. I've hand-drawn this with coloured markers. I've got green, red, and obviously black. So these 2 switches here, get you in a bit closer. There you go. Those 2 switches there represent the incline. These 2 switches down here represent the 2 sidings. And then where you see all these holes here is where the switches are going to be for all the points. All the point motors are now in and wired, and these are the end of the wires. So all I've got to do now is connect these to switches, stick a bit of power to it, and woohoo, there we go. It's all ready. So all the difficult work is all now done. It's finished, which allowed me to put the top back on, which has allowed me to put my Flying Scotsman sign back up again. Yes, I have a very loving brother. My brother bought me that once. For no reason either. He just saw it, thought, why not have that? So he bought it for me. I know, I have an awesome brother. Well, I have 2 brothers, but they're both just as awesome as each other. Speaking of which, my other brother Peter has announced that he's going to be a dad for the first time ever. So I'm going to be an uncle. Yay! So yeah, totally buzzing about that, Peter. Yeah, probably buzzing about that. So Pete, if you're watching, well done, mate. Yeah, I'm going to get back to the chat in a minute. I can't see the chat, which is a bit rude of me. So hang on a minute. Unplug my other phone. Right, we'll come back to here. LED strips. Yeah, absolutely, completely and totally understand. Aaron, I am going to put LEDs across under there and everywhere else. I've got them here. I've just got to wire them up. Nice setup, Bri. Thank you very much, Club Eamon. If anybody likes drum and bass, it's a bit. Yeah, I love drum and bass. I really do. But to those of you who do like drum and bass, go and have a look at Club Eamon. Yeah, they do a set every Saturday night at 10 o'clock, and it's very, very good. And my downside is once a month I miss the first part of it. Richard's going, hey, Uncle Brian. Yeah, honestly, I'm properly overjoyed for him. I really am. There's lead in the pencil. Yep, there certainly is. Right, okay. Did I spot some vintage track, tin plate track? Ifo, yeah, you did. Right, okay. So for some people that probably don't already know, I've been collecting some Hornby 003 rail. There's some of the track. Now, I had an issue which I very quickly worked the problem around, and this is it. So what I'm going to do is the 3 rail is going to run along the inside of the top line. Okay, so I had the loop that went around the top, if you remember. That's still sorted in still, but what I'm also going to do is introduce the 3 rail to the inside of that. So I'll have the 2 loops around the outside, and then there'll be a terminus in the station down below here where the 3 rail will come to a stop. So the 3 rail is going to be literally on the top here only. It's not going anywhere else. So the problem is this is my will be my curved viaduct down here, and the track above here is going to be covered up. You're not going to see that, but the problem I've got here is because of the curvature of this going all the way around there, look, because of that curvature there, I can't get the 3 rail track to run around it, because either the large radius is not enough, or the standard radius is too much. I had thought about putting small little straight pieces in to try and break it up a little bit, but it wasn't working. So then I thought, well, the only way I'm going to be able to get a bit of track around there is by putting flexi track around there. And I can't get flexi track around there because it won't have a 3rd rail. Wow. Oh, hello, Mick. How are you? And yeah, so I come up with this. You can see the 3rd rail in the track there. What you can also see is the Hornby 00 track connected to it. And what I've done is, because one rail is flexible and I've been able to fit it in between the sleepers, I've took the 3rd rail out of the track and fitted it into a standard piece of code 100. So you've got all the fixings here. There, look, there's all the fixings, and then it's joined with the clip as conventionally with the Hornby 3 rail to the end here. So what I can do is, if I wanted to, is I can run flexi track around the inside edge of the top of the viaduct, have the 3-rail system fitted it into the middle of this, and be able to get my 3-rail trains like Silver King here to go around it. Now, I thought that was an ingenious idea. I've never seen anybody else do it. There's probably people out there now thinking, oh, I've done that. I've never seen that before. So I thought it was a clever idea, and I thought I'd share it with you. So yeah, so you just got a basic piece of Flexi Code 100 here, and I can still bend it, look. And I thought that was a brilliant idea. So if anybody wants to introduce 3-rail to their to their standard 00, they can do that. You're not just a pretty face. Who says I was pretty? What are you trying to do? Worry about you sometimes, Matt. But love you too. Right, okay. Let's put you all back over here. So now the top is back on my layout. It now means I can carry on with my station. Damn it. Sorry. It did it again. I don't know why it's doing that. If I go into my settings on my phone, it's turned off. The screensaver is turned off. So I don't know why it keeps doing that. But it only ever does it on StreamYard. If I'm watching Smut on YouTube, it'll stay. It will stay on constantly all the time. As soon as I come on to this, because it's been on a website, I suppose, it keeps timing out. And it's very frustrating. And I don't know whether it's something to do with the StreamYard app or whether it's something to do with my phone. I really don't know. No one else seems to get that problem, so I don't get it. I really don't. Right, okay. I'm just going to quickly scroll back up through the chat a minute, just so that I haven't missed anybody asking me anything. Where's that cable go? Gone. Gone there, around to there, around to there. There it is. So I have to keep this phone plugged in because the battery's no good on it anymore. Nice one, Oscar. I mean, Brian. Oscar's actually a very nice person. I've actually had the pleasure of meeting Oscar. And simply just by accident. And as always, I was starstruck. I was like, Oscar, the Oscar. Oh dear. Anyway, but yeah, very nice man. Let's have a look. Right, so people. Hi, Andy. Andy Dobson. Hello, Andy Dobson. Hello, you. I'm into heavy metal and rock myself, Brian. So am I, actually, Pete. Yeah, so am I. But I know that that sort of thing is a niche thing. Right. Okay. As long as the drums and the bass. John Paul Jones. Who? Right. Okay. Right. Did you ever try if those old Hornby trains run on Markland C track? You can convert that to rail. I don't know. Quite probable you can, because the gauging is exactly the same. But This way saves me having to buy new stuff. Markland C-Track. Now, is that flexible? I'm not very clued up on that. I'm pretty sure you, Simon, and Anthony would put me right on that one because you're all very clued up on the old Markland stuff. But right, so yeah, so Andy's saying hello to me. Brilliant. Okay. Nice engineering, Brian, says Alan. Thank you very much, Alan. I was just looking at it this afternoon and I thought, hang on a minute, I'm sure I can get that in there. And I had a go, and lo and behold, yeah, it does go in. I think the only thing that I would do, I think, is on the back of the track, you have an isolator. You got these little isolator tabs on the back here so that it doesn't arc out on the tin plate here. And I think what I might do with those is I'll probably super glue them to the underside of the track. And because they're sticking up proud, all I'd probably have to do is stick a couple of small little pieces of corking or something of a similar sort of nature on both sides of the track, just to lift it up enough so that it covers those, so it can sit on the track a little bit more secure. Well, the track can sit on the floor flat, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Get me words out. Right. Okay. Sue's sister is in intensive care. She fell down the stairs, broke a leg and a couple of ribs. Oh, bloody hell! No way. Well, I hope she recovers quite soon, Mick. I'm sure that's very, very painful. Oh dear, poor woman. Yeah, well done, Brian. Thank you, Tom. Clever idea, says Christopher. People are still saying hello to Mother. Nice one, Oscar. You're not just, yeah, okay. Only seen it on underground stuff, Brian. Yeah, I get that. Okay. So excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, it's been a very busy day. Oh dear, that caught me unaware. Geez, that's not good, Mick. Yeah, hope wishing her a speedy recovery. Very clever, Brian, says Richard Finnerton. That is sometimes done as Markland conversion for something and something. Sorry, mate. I wish I could speak more than just my own language. I really could. But there again, I can't even speak my own language properly. Anyway, with a loose strip in the center contacts. Right, okay. Brian, can you give a quick shot of your layout? Yeah, I can do, Andy. Yeah, I can do. Give me a few minutes and I'll sort that out for you. Poor Surfy, you could do clips for a third rail. Wouldn't stick if you bend them. Pico do them. Pico do what, Andy? Clean. Markland is not flexible. Yeah, see now, I thought that was the case, Timber, which is why I came up with this idea. Markland C-Track is not flexible, but Markland K-Track makes flexible. Ah, do they really? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if this idea doesn't work, because I mean, it is literally just an idea that I just quickly threw together earlier on this morning. But yeah, if this doesn't work out, perhaps maybe I might look into that. Okay, Markland K track. I need to write that down. Need a pen. Where's my pens? Here's my pens. Right. Yeah. Okay. Pen. Damn it. Yeah. Right. Okay. I don't know. Is Maura still in the chat, by the way? Because if she isn't, she missed me singing, and I'm not going to do it again. Right. Okay. Then K track Max. Right. Okay. Okie dokie. That's brilliant. Right. Okay. Didn't see the L. Damn eyesight. Didn't see the L. What L? My mum said hi to everyone. Hello, Andy Shortbread Express's mum. See, I'm having to poke everybody again now. Look. Right. Okay, then. I'll watch out at 12. I have to toddle off Brian and everyone. I have a video to upload. Take care, everyone. Okay, Lyndon, thank you very much for coming in, my friend. Right. Oh, 35 in the chat now. Even better. Cool. Pico do center rail equipment. Right. Okay, then, Andy. I will look into that. Here I am searching for a pen. There's one up here. Bloody typical. That's why it's up there. It doesn't work very well. I'll keep that. Spring might come in useful. Right. Right. Pico center rail. Okay. I am Brian, and I did hear you sing. Knew you could do it. And I haven't got to 1,000 subscribers yet, have I, Maura? So never mind. Oh dear. All right. At Finn. Okay. Chris misspelt Marklin as Merklin. I couldn't see the L. Thought he'd mentioned Merkins, which is a pubic wigs. Is it really? Okay. Each their own. Hi everyone, says Willow Creek. Oh, that's Brad. Hello, Brad. That doorbell means I've got to dash off for a moment, so bear with me all. Talk to amongst yourselves. I've got to dash off. Hang on a minute. I won't be long. Oh, sorry about that, people. Wife only rings if she really, 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 really needs me. And I've got to go back again in a minute. So let's quickly check the chat for a second. Pizza Express delivery. Sorry, Ian. No, it isn't. My wife was in need of some help. So, oh, um, oh, so really, uh, silence is golden. Yeah, you could say that, Mark. uh, he's back. Is Stan right? Okay. Oh, Jake. Hello, Jake. How are you? Buns in the oven, nearly ready. Buns in the oven, nearly ready. Oh, right. Okay. Have you got to dash off in a minute, have you, Al? Hi, Brian, all in chat. Hello, Tom. How are you, my friend? Well, I have to say good night or and bye from Hi. Okay, Hi. Take care, my friend. Thank you very much for coming in. Right. Okay. In with my gimbal, John. What it was doing there, not a clue. Right. Okay. Oh no, no. You, no, you brain. Um, are we talking about my brother there, Al? Um, October, I think it is. Um, right, Chris, I sent a class 24 and a class 25 back from Clark Railworks this morning. One had the DCC PCB removed, and the other had the body glued on. Not happy about that. Oh dear, that's very surprising. Their models are usually pretty spot on, to be honest. But if we ever sell anything with anything missing, we will divulge that, and we will never sell anything that's been glued together either. No. Okay. You rushed off. Oh, I see, Al. Yeah. My wife's disabled, and sometimes she needs a bit of assistance, and I've just got to dash back off again in a minute to go and help her out again. So I do apologise about that. But she doesn't usually ring the doorbell unless she really, really needs my help. Um, hey, Andrew went through when I was live. Okay. Right. Okay, everyone. Right. I'm going to quickly dash back off again, and then when I come back, we'll do the Q&A. Okay. So bear with me a second. I won't be long. There we go. I'm back. I'm assuming it timed out while I was away. I'm awfully sorry. Right, okay. Normal service resumed. Oh, I'm all out of breath now, rushing around like that. Right, onto the dandelion and burdock. There we go. Do what Mark does and pour it in my my train set cup. There you go. There's now 38 people in the chat. All watch me pouring a can of pop into a mug. Iron brew. Well, actually, I can't remember what it was now, but Rob and Grace run about different fizzy pops. Oh, that's better. And I thought, you know what, I haven't had any of that for ages. So I bought myself some dandelion burdock. Oh, wife bought it for me. I'll put that up there. And what else did I have? What was it called? I bloody forgot what it's called now. Cream soda. That's it. It's bought with cream soda as well. So I've got dandelion and burdock and cream soda. I'm not an alcoholic like you, Mick. Behave now. Brian is back. I touched one of those once. Got quite a jolt. Oh, well, Brian will be burping soon now. Yeah, quite probable, Richard. Has anyone else just had a black screen? Yeah, my phone had timed out, John, while I was downstairs, so I do apologise. Oh, lovely. Okay, right. So Q&A. Now, I did put on the community tab on YouTube. Oh dear, excuse me. If people wanted, I was going to do a Q&A and asked if people wanted to ask any questions. And YouTube, I had quite a big response. But Facebook, I didn't get a very good response from Facebook at all, did I, Mick? Anyway, so these are all the questions that have been asked of me. So I'm going to answer these ones first. And then if anybody wants to ask me any questions in the chat, then do what I said. Either put @Finneton or just put in capitals question, just that I can see if anyone's asking any questions. Yes, Mick, you did ask 2 questions, of which I can't remember what they were now, but they were completely and totally not related whatsoever. Right, okay then. So, John Holly. John asked, what got me into model railways? Yeah, you are right, Richard. I'm burping like tomorrow now. Oh, Brian's in the house, is he? Hello, Brian. Good. Glad to hear it. Okay. Right. So John asked, what got me into model railways? It was actually my mom. Surprisingly enough, my dad's not very interested in model railways at all. He likes the technical aspect of it, you know, like the designs and stuff like that. He's very interested in that sort of stuff, but trains as a whole, he's not interested in whatsoever. You know, as a kid, he used to love sticking his head over the bridge and the steam engine went underneath it. But he completely and totally lost interest in railways when diesels came about. And yeah, and that's what it's been like. But I'm going to say my parents, but mostly my mum, bought me a train set for my birthday, and this was back when I was 10. I think I was. Yeah, I think I was 10 years old at the time. Yeah, I was 10 years old at the time. And in my intro video, there is a picture of both me and my younger brother, Peter, who's now expecting a baby. I think he was probably about 8 years old at the time. And I know a lot of you have probably already seen this already, but this is the very I've got the dummy car as well, but this is the very locomotive my mum bought me when I was 10 years old, and I still have it today. And it was this that got me into it. Um, and yeah, back in 1986, Christmas 1986, I got this as a train set, and it sort of escalated from there. She's a bit battle worn, as expected. I mean, she's quite old now, and in my hands, she's been taken apart quite a few times. Only now, though, I know how to put it back together properly. So yeah, so I think that answers John's question. Right, next one. This one is from someone called Scamperton Model Railways. Is this the final rebuild? Will you switch to DCC? Laughing out loud. And will you ever get to the station? Get the station built and show off all of Timber's 3D printing efforts. There's a few there. This is the final rebuild of Mark II. If ever I have to take anything apart now, I'm going to start again. Literally, will start again. It has taken me a lot of time and effort over Christmas to put this problem behind me right. When I originally built this, I thought I was building it correctly, but it turned out I wasn't. And even after learning the lessons from the previous layout, building this layout, as I've progressed going round, I've been getting better and better. So when I got to the station area in front of me here, it was probably the best I could ever do, and it has never given me any problems. Whereas everything at the back there and to both sides of me, I've been having issue upon issue to the point where I thought I'm just going to rip it up and start again. So yes, this is going to be the last rebuild of this layout. Will I ever go to DCC? Never. They say never. In my case, it never is going to happen. And the only way, if I ever went DCC, the only way that will ever happen is if somebody come forward and said, here you go, here is a DCC set, here's all the chips to convert all your rolling stock. There you go for it. Brian, love DCC forever. Well, as they say, when you go DCC, you never go back. I went DCC and I did go back, and I will never do it again. Which sort of answers Richard's question, really, because Richard also asked, do you think you might ever go back to DCC? No, definitely not. I have started buying a lot of more DCC ready trains because they appear to run an awful lot smoother than the older stuff. And I have been slowly upgrading my older models to newer versions. But some trains I've got are I will never part with. They were either gifts or got some sort of sentimental value. Right, Digger Evans asks, is it true that you hide all of the good stuff that should be in the shop and only sell the good stuff to a select group of Freemasons? Asking for a friend, ha ha ha. No, Digger, absolutely not. That was the last question as well from YouTube. But I will say no, absolutely not. Whenever we've had new stuff come into the shop, I've showed everybody on YouTube. So everybody on YouTube usually gets first look at what we've bought. Unless, of course, somebody's asked for something specifically, and it just so happens to be in a job lot that we've bought, I will then contact them and say, look, I've got this. I know you were looking for one. Do you want it? But that only usually goes to the people that do buy an awful lot of stuff from the shop. So it's sort of a yes and it's sort of a no, but mostly a no. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Right. Flymo has put in a link to the Facebook group. It's been great. There's been quite a fair few people joining the Facebook group just recently, but there has been a few people that I've actually deleted as well, because they never answer the questions at the beginning. The questions are very, very simple and are specific to modelers. So that helps iron out the robots and it irons out the people who just want to join just for the hell of it. So yeah, unless you answer the questions, you can't join. I'm quite strict on that matter. Right, okay. Flymo, yeah, I like the cream soda. One of very few fizzy juices varieties that I like nowadays. Iron Brew gives me a headache, like alcohol-free beer. I quite like alcohol-free beer. Right. Right. Okay. Okay. I've been given so many DCC decoders from DC guys in the MRC. It helps me DCC almost all my locos. Well, to be kind of honest with you, I think I have one here floating around somewhere. Have I got one? I know I've got one floating around here somewhere, Chris. I know so because I picked it up the other day. Where is it? Where is it? Is it up there? No, it's not there. It's probably down here somewhere. I'll find it. It's floating around here somewhere. But yeah, there is a DCC chip floating around here somewhere. And I bought an engine that apparently was a non-runner. I got it home to find got a chip in it. So I put it on the DCC controller and it worked. I thought, oh, great. So I took it out, converted it back to DC. If one started DC and has a lot of DC stock, it's very hard, if not impossible, to go DCC emotionally, if not physically. And I'm glad I started digital. Anthony's actually very right in that sort of sense. I do have a lot of stuff here that is DC only. And Yes, I can convert it if I really wanted to, but things like my Intercity 125 there, I never would. That's staying as original. I've changed all of my Intercities to the Black Cat technology lights, apart from that one set. The only one of the original gifts that I had from back in the 80s that I have tampered with is my Flying Scotsman. And when I do get round to it, I will finish that project and get it painted properly and everything. But I think I will probably do stuff like that when I've sort of finished the layout. They're never finished, are they? But there's always something that we will find that uh, to fiddle with or make better, perhaps maybe. But when the basic concept of the layout is completely finished, then yeah, I'll probably start looking into doing stuff to my locos and stuff like that, and getting my Flying Scotsman finished. Right, okay. Channel collectors. What about channel collectors? Okay, and we're back. Hi, yeah, hi, Josh. Okay. Oh yes, Joshua, isn't it? Yeah. Hello, Joshua. How are you? So we've got a Joshua and a Josh, haven't we? Right. Also, if you're uploading a video to Facebook, please give it the time to load, and you'll be notified when it does. Many double posts, so please be patient. Okay, some locos and stock can not be readily converted to DCC from DC. Space or other limitations, even harder to go DC to DCC in 3-rail. Oh, I see. Okay. Mind you, if I remember rightly, I think you mentioned a lot, Anthony, about the fact that a lot of your stuff is AC. So you'd have to have different motors in them to convert them to DC. Am I right in saying that? And don't be miffed if one is removed. If you've doubled a video post, nothing personal implied. Right, okay. I don't know what that was all about, but that's fine. I know Fly Mode talks sense anyway. Now I've obviously restarted that conversation. Right, okay. Right, so with the station itself, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the switch panel wired up, working, make sure the line's running properly as well. And then I've got the space up there then to put like the station top over there out the way, and start concentrating on that. One AC equals 3-rail. And yes, you have to rewire the motor. Oh, I see. Okay. It's okay, Anthony, because our Hornby 00 from back in the 50s and 60s, that's 3-rail, but that they run on DC motors. That's probably where the confusion lies, I think. But yeah, those particular models there, I think they were made around the 1950s period. I think they stopped making them, I think, in 61, I think it was. But yeah, all of that is all DC, despite the fact it's on 3-rail. So yeah, I think it's only Marklin, I think. I do forgive me if I've pronounced that incorrectly. I think it's Merklin. Merklin, is it? Something like that. I think that is as it is, AC. And obviously, you know, if it's just DC only, DC means DC, doesn't it? So, Richard, back now. Sorry, Richard, did you go anywhere? You must have said something in the chat and I've missed it, so sorry. Right, okay. Right, is there any other questions people would like to ask me? Because I know Timber wants me to get this roof finished, and I am going to get this roof finished. And also, Andy Dobson wants me to give a quick look around the layout. It is in such a mess, and I do apologise. But if you want to have a quick tour around the layout, it's absolutely fine. Just to give you an idea of where we're at, I've got this marked up in 4 different zones. So you've got north, south, east and west. Okay, so from where I'm sitting now, north is in front of me, south is behind me, west is over there, and east is over there. Okay. Lol, Brian made a brew, Brian. Oh, right, I see. Okay, making brews more important, is it? Right, so let me just check my battery state. 21%. Yeah, dying of death in it. Right, so I'm going to plug you all back in again in a minute, so it'll be fine. Right, so Andy wants to have a quick look around the layout. So we have the west side of the layout over here. So the west side of the layout is where the curved viaduct is. Okay, the main line is down here. Okay, and then the viaduct here is part of the incline up to the top level. So if we come round here now to Finnerton Central, the mess of Finnerton Central, which is on the north side of Finnerton. That's it currently. I've still got a Silver Fox over there for where it was running on a previous live stream. That hasn't moved. Yeah, I know. I should put it away, to be honest with you. And then over on the east side of Finnerton, you have, surprisingly, there is a turntable under there somewhere. But yeah, there is a turntable under this mess somewhere. So if you ever see the turntable, it's on the east side of Finnerton, which is by the window. Okay. And then you come over to the south side of Finnerton, which is where we've got the tabletop here that I've just recently put back together again. I've got all my 3-rail stuff in this box here at the moment. If you want to have a quick look over here, of course, we've got everybody's YouTube stuff on here. So we've got try and turn you around a bit. Right, so we've got a lovely picture here of me and Peter and a certain other individual who shall not be named. We've got Christopher's hobby stick up here of his previous named channel. That's another one there of Christopher's. Jason gave me that. It was an exhibitor's badge from Motherwell Crew last year, so that's just been put up there for now. We've got Graham Leamington Station, he's there. We've also got Pete Delft Junction. We've got Tunnel Lane Model Railway from Dan Everton, if anyone knows who Dan is. We've got Barnabas Junction himself. We've got Jeff Freeman at Jumble Lane, which is Scenic 3D. We've got Gavin Rose here, if anyone knows who Gavin is. Gavin runs a layout called Trinity Dock Street Bridge. That's his layout that he attends to a lot of exhibitions with. Very good layout that is. We've got some memorabilia up here. So we got Shrewsbury Model Railway. I was there as a volunteer in 2024. I'll be there as well again this year. And to answer Jason's question, yes, Jason, I still have my lanyard. And I will bring it with me, you tight bugger. I'm joking. Right, so put that back. Oh, everything's all falling off. Right, place that back on there. The wooden piece here that's got the letter E on it, my daughter made when she was about 12 years old, I think it was. And it was just to showcase her woodworking skills. Why she made something with the letter E, I don't know. I really don't know. So what else we got? We got Loomstone, yeah. Everyone knows who Timber Surf is. We've got Dino, the Mod Railway Shed. We've got him. We've got Robert's Train Set as well, the YouTuber. Robert. I'm going to put you up here so you can all see a bit better. So we've got Robert there. We've got Anthony Dodge here, Marklin Outsider. We've got Steve, Route 7 Railway. We've got Paul and Paris up here. Smallwood Junction. What else? We've got John here, Piccadilly Model Railway. We've got Lord Al himself down here. We've got Charlie of Chadwick. He's down there. We've got Tony Northeastern. We've got Digger Evans, Robin Grace. We've got Tammy and Ray from all the way over in Canada, is it? I apologise if that's wrong. I have a thank you card here from somebody. Who's that from? We appreciate you. Oh yeah, that was from Tammy and Ray. Simon. There's Simon. There's Chris. That's Rachel. That channel no longer exists, sadly. We've got Andy, Marchwest Junction. We've got Craig, New Dum Junction with the Grim himself. We've got Valley Brook Mark 1, I think it is. That's Stuart, if anybody knows who Stuart is. We've got Richard Brown here, Trains in the Attic. That one, that's an exhibition layout, which they gave to me. Their names I completely forgotten. I do apologise. Peter Jackson. Everyone knows who Peter Jackson is. Mark and Lisa. We've got Dave here, Beaten Off Junction. Tulane again. That's Tony. My brother brought me that back from when he was at one of his when he was on holiday. He actually doesn't live very far away from there anymore. This one, I can't remember now. Who was this one? Oh, it's Peter, Class 47. Oh, there we go. Sorry, Peter, I've forgotten. So that's all of those. If you want to ask questions about anything else that's up here, then please ask. I've got pretty much all of my loose coaches on the top shelf there, with an array of a few of my mugs. That's my one of my cars that I bought from Scare Electrics. And then all the way, and then I've got that my mother-in-law bought me. Mr. X bought me that for Christmas one year. And I've just realised I haven't changed the calendar again. So if anyone doesn't already know, Tony Northeastern did a calendar last year of his layout. So what we will do now is, while you are all here, we will change it to April. Right. There we go. Right. Quickly do that. It's very difficult to do one-handed. Bear with me. Oh, there we go. Right. There we go. And that is the station building that he spent years building. Yeah. Fantastic, that, isn't it? Northeastern Railway. Brilliant. But yeah, very good calendar that is. I've been enjoying turning the pages over on that, especially in my live streams. But yeah, well done, Tony. That was very good idea. So that's all of that right now. Good to see you on a live, Rancis. Hello, welcome. Nice of you to join in. If you've got a layout, please let us know what it's called. Yeah, cool. That's weird. It says Rancis there, and over here it says Francis. That's weird. Hang on. Then it says Francis. Are they the same? Are they the same channel? Thank you. I have an engaged layout and I work at London Transport Museum. Oh, wow, cool. Brilliant. Yeah, it's definitely Francis. Why on earth is that one there got it spelled incorrectly? That's weird. YouTube glitch by a look on it. I do apologise, Francis, but YouTube spelt your name wrong in one of your. Yeah, weird. Oh, Graham. Hello, Graham. My calendars are usually a year out of date. So because you're too tight-fisted to buy them new. But yes, Francis, nice of you to join. Right, okay. I also work at the Spa Valley Railway too. Oh, that's very interesting. Cool. Oh, Chris has put a link to Francis's channel. YouTube glitch, never. Francis worked on a 6.2 stock 14 years ago as a driver. Oh, brilliant. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at Francis's channel then. Francis Moore. Okay, nothing much from the description. Okay then, Francis. So you post mostly pictures from other stations then and that. Okay. Rare, a special circle line service on S7. Okay. Right, okay. You do a lot of shorts as well. Mostly of London Underground, I take it then. Okay. Oh, okay. That's cool. All right. I will subscribe to that then, Francis. Looks very interesting. There we go. I'm subscribed. Right. Okay. Right. So, right. Does anybody else have any more questions before we wrap it up for the evening? And I've run out of pop. Had a great day at our show today. Sorry I've missed anyone there today. We were having a few misbehaving layouts and I was the one to call. I know that feeling, Graham. Andy, it's Holly's birthday tomorrow. So not sure if we will be in the live, but we will catch up with it at some point if not. Oh, well, okay. Happy birthday tomorrow, Holly. Yeah, and we hope that John's bought you something very nice. The cats are now starting to get hungry because I can hear them meowing at the door. And I know that my phone is going to be dying soon as well. So anyway, right, okay then. Francis was a driver on the 62 stock. Okay, I don't have any knowledge of the London Underground at all, really. But speaking of which, does everybody remember the MRYCG map? Well, I came up with an idea of because Finshire is a completely and totally fictitious area in my head. I thought it would be a good idea to perhaps maybe create something similar to the MRYCG, but with all the different places in the land of Finneton. So you never know. Watch this space. It might happen, and if anybody wants to buy one, they can, and all proceeds will go to the layout. Everyone's all now saying happy birthday to Holly for tomorrow. That's brilliant. Cheers for seeing Brian. Been a great couple of hours. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm so sorry that the stream didn't start so well. But you know what? Sometimes you got to try these things just to see how they get on with. And to be fair, although I keep getting this whole timeout thing going on, which is very frustrating. I do kind of like the StreamYard setup. You know, I have a lot of abilities with it where I don't with YouTube Live, but I thought I'd give it a go, see how it was like. I know some people do use YouTube Live, and I don't understand why. Let me know. Right, you can show tracks going off to the west mark to Loomsdonia. Quite possible, Timber. Quite possible. Yeah, it was something me and Mr. Rex were talking about the other day, and I thought, you know what, that actually sounded like a really good idea. So you never know. Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens, shall we? But I'll go and have a word with the guy who originally drafted that and see how he gets on. Oh, Ben, you're kidding me. I'm about to leave, Ben. It's the first time I've seen you in a live chat in ages. I hope you're okay, my friend. I really do hope you're okay. And oh no, Simon's just joined in as well. Simon. Hello. And goodbye. Right, pair review. Make sure you're in my live stream next week. Okay. Well, sorry, next month. Try not to get everyone excited. So next month, 8 p.m. Come by, and let's chew the fat together, shall we? Right. Okay. I am now actually going to wrap things up now. So, sorry to everybody. Oh no, Tammy and Ray have just joined the chat as well. Hello, Tammy and Ray. Hello. I hope you're both doing well. And I'm loving the Lego. Loving the Lego. Okay, right. Oh, honestly, I'm gutted that you've all joined in now. I hope your days have not been too busy. But anyway, it doesn't matter. You turned up, even if it was for a few seconds. Right, okay, everyone. Thank you very much for joining tonight. It has been very, very appreciated, and I won't be using YouTube Live again, so don't fear on that one. Okay, so normal service resumes next month. And yeah, even if RGJ trains do have to suddenly cancel at the last minute, I will still be on at 8 o'clock. Okay, just in case I've got other things planned like I did today. Right, anyway, take care of yourselves. Rob, Grace, I hope things go well with the hospital and everything. Take care, everyone, and happy modelling. Cheers for now, all. Take care. Bye-bye.